Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Power 102.8 LA podcast powered by Music Hype Beast. I am your fire host, AngieStarzz, entrepreneur, major recording artist, and we have the honor to introduce a new upcoming artist, young king by the name of DeeMontana. DeeMontana, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How y'all doing today? You feeling me? Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Nice to have you on the show. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling real good. Blessed to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Tell the audience a little bit about where you from.
I'm from Orlando, the west part exactly. You know, where it ain't so Disney. And
Where it ain't so Disney.
It ain't so Disney.
I know that's right.
Hey. No, I'm from West Orlando, the same part where Hot Boy, Glock 9, Pootie from, you feel me? You know, just growing up over here. It's hard living a certain way. It could be hard, but like if you're not, you just gotta just stay in your own lane and just have fun. It's a lot to do. It may not look like it, but it is. Everybody is connected in one way. Cause everybody know everybody.
That is very true. It's a small world. It's a very small world.
It is.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your journey in music. You know, what's your genre? I was listening a little bit to your music, but let the audience know what it is that you do.
You know, I do, hip hop, rap, you feel me? I also like to put in like something that gives people some like motivation. Coming like while I started doing the music, cause I was going through a lot at a young age, and like being in like black homes, that ain't some people don't like to speak on it, but that ain't something for a young black man to be going through something. That's true. Going through depression, heartbreaks, school, losing friends in the streets. That's something people go through that don't a lot of people don't talk about. When I was 17, I started putting that into music, but I always knew how to do music. I've been knowing how to rap since I was 6 years old. I just started putting how I was living. I learned how to put how I was living onto the mic at 17. That's when I came up with my own acronym, OCA, overcome anything.
Nice.
Because no matter what's in your way, you got to overcome it.
For sure. You know,
Got to.
that's the way you put your music out. Like that's the way you reach. Tell me a little bit more about OCA. How you came.
OCA. I came up with that when I was living on Pine Hill. It's the same Pine Hill Silver Star, same street, Hot Boy from, you feel me, in West Orlando. I was going through a lot. I had just lost my dog, Eli, and then right after Iowa.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I lost them back to back in the same year. And then, I was going through stuff at home, battling depression, school. I didn't know if I wanted to play football no more, stuff going on like that was all hitting me at once. And I didn't have the proper, to lean on at home, So I had to learn how to basically be a man on my own.
Well, you know what? Kudos to you. Let me give you the cheers.
Thank you.
Because a lot of kids now, they don't even find an outlet, so thank you for, being on the show and be able to talk to the rest of these kids that are trying to, get out of depression now. So OCA, that helped you get out of depression. Like, was that your outlet?
Yes, ma'am. That was my outlet. That was the only way I knew, because I was playing sports for going into my senior year. When I turned 17, I was becoming a senior in high school. I was always playing sports, track, basketball, football. Football my main sport, but I started losing the love for football. I didn't want to take the wrong route, but I always knew when I was legit. Since I was legit, I always wanted to do music. Looked up to the greats like Lil Wayne, Tupac, even throwing Snoop Dogg. That was one of the greats. But who inspired me? You got Young Boy, Quando Rondo, Hot Boy, Young and Age, Kodak, Rawway, just to see them be young and them go through way more stuff than I was going through when I was 16, 17, and see what it is now. Especially Hot Boy, because we from the same place. So it's like if I could like really say what I'm living on this mic and put it out there and visualize it with videos and then grab people's attention,
Yeah.
show people that I'm really overcoming anything that's happening in my life, may, take me somewhere in life.
Yeah. Yeah. From a storyteller's perspective, explain how your real life events impact your music.
It impacted a lot because like I was saying, it's the visual. A lot of people put in their rhymes what they don't be living, and that ain't good. That's bad for business. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to sip on that type of drink. That's bad. So I when people listen, I want people to be like, "Oh, what he said." People gonna dig into it. It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
People gonna dig into it, but it's not just also just trying to like make people not dig into your stuff. It's just to show people like, dang, like he really done been through this and he had to overcome this. Cause if he ain't do that, he wouldn't be right here.
He wouldn't be right here. Exactly. Listen, hold on, because we got to cheer you on again, Young King. And those who are out there, just looking for an outlet and don't have support, know that the authority is in you. You can actually make a greatness out of just you. How many, you can build our own family. We don't have to be blood. We can make our own children. You don't have to create, you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like the thing that we can do is right here. It's right here.
Right.
So, it's just, I'm seeing a lot of young people and I'm thinking they have old souls. A lot of you have old souls. When you said
Right.
Tupac and Snoop, I was like, okay, so he's into the grind. He's into the roots.
Yeah, it's like you gotta have your music knowledge. You gotta have music knowledge.
You gotta
Got to.
have that knowledge. So, it's me as a hip hop artist, as an MC, I like to see that in an artist. I like to see the roots. I like to see, where it stems from, because those are
Mhm.
the artists that actually put out good music, and that's what we want to promote here.
Yeah, man.
Explain how you approach failure.
I see it as a lesson that's not being taught in front of you by a teacher on the board or in the desk. It's something that you must not let it describe you or let it shape you. It's a lesson. Everybody got L's and take L's. You just got to take the L's and turn it into a W.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I try to do. If I do something I see it's not working, or if I know I failed out, I'm like, what I do wrong. But everybody not perfect at the end of the day. So
Right.
you can't just expect to do something and just think it's gonna be that. You gotta try it, see what's going on with it, and if it ain't, perfect it and go at it again. Just don't give up.
And
Overcome
practice
it.
make perfect, you know. And what is perfect? Let's be technical. I mean, we are perfect because we're able to make mistakes and learn from them. It just depends on your lessons. Somebody told me something real important today. They said you get 3 L's. You get 3 L's. You lose, you lesson, and you learn.
Right.
That's it. You lose it, it's your
Lose
lesson,
it.
and you learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep that message out there.
Lose
I
it.
wanna I wanna say, and tell us what you love about your music. What you
What
love
I
about.
love about it, I love that it's different because right when you ask me where I'm from, 19-year-old from West Orlando, you gonna think my music is some, or based on how I look, you gonna think it's something that is not. It's not. What I'm giving off when you hear me, you gonna man, this little boy got something to say.
Yeah.
It's not, you feel me? I'm not trying to do what everybody else doing or do
Right.
what the next if doing. If I'm trying to be different, I'm trying to show what I can do.
Right.
I just want to be heard.
Yes, and you will. You keep that positive energy, man, and that's exactly what you're gonna get. You dish what you get. You get what you dish out. So you use that power to, just make it happen. That's it. That's all you gotta do is make it happen, man. What's the
Thank you,
name of the
man.
song that you playing on the station?
It's an unreleased song too. It's called "Give D That." It's a remix of Chris Brown's songs. Give me that. That song came out probably a month or two before I was even born. That just right there just show you the type of knowledge I have with music. I'm just
Mhm.
not no. I'm not no young dude who just woke up. Oh, I want to try it. No, like it's been installed in me. I know the greats. So I just wanted to take the beat that Chris had did. I let my dog walk. He made beats and produce for me. I let him do a little twist on it, and then I did it. and I want to put it out and see what everybody see how people would feel on it.
How are you with, criticism? Constructive or
I'm good. That ain't knocking me off my pivot. I'm like Kobe Bryant. I ain't gone on my pivot. You feel
I'm
me? I'm gonna take it, learn from it, and perfect crowd.
there you go. There you go. You had it here. Y'all heard it here first. DeeMontana. Go ahead and check him out. In the next 120 seconds, explain the concept of the song.
The concept of the song "Give D That." It's basically, like I'm young, I'm grown. It's basically just you with your girl, any like a girl that you want, and they just basically tell how you want them to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Just how Chris was like, "Give me that." I try to keep it in the same concept because
So
it's a
you didn't
remix.
really change the concept of the song. You just
Yeah.
put your own twist to it.
I just put my own. You feel? I call it a deep mix.
Okay. I know that's right. All right. Tell us what you love about the station.
Y'all station, Power 102 LA. I ain't gonna lie, I love that y'all give artists opportunities to come on here and express themselves. So people that they never seen. Like it's people on here that never seen me, but probably woke up and never thought they were gonna see me, but they see me and they hear me, and
Yep.
they probably gonna hit me again.
The organic hustle is real.
Feel me? So I just love that y'all give artists like me opportunities to come on here and just express ourselves and try to get us to the next level.
Yes, yes. It's like working with radio pushers. That's what we do. How you feel about working with radio pushers?
Radio pusher. Since I'm new to it, but since working with them, it's been a lot of networking,
Yes.
a lot of networking, a
That's
lot of opportunities.
yeah.
So just like that with Power 102 LA, both of these radio stations, I'm very appreciative for both of these radio stations. They're very helpful. Like I said, a lot of opportunities on there and activities too. So I'm looking at more of that too. Now for real, cause y'all got a lot on that website.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. We got great marketing campaigns for artists that hustle hard like you. Check out my YOLO campaign on the radiopushers.tv, and get on the iHeartRadio show, and
Well,
there. You know what I'm saying? I got the Real Talk with Angie. So, and my co-host, BX Sparks. So we would love to have you on the show and promote your music and play it for 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, join us. You support me, I support you. You follow me, I follow you. And it's an organic hustle. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word. It's always with good music and positive people that we try to collaborate with and just spread the word. There's a lot on radio pushes where you could share your stuff. A lot of people you could share your stuff with. And so that's basically what it is, man. Just spreading the word and seeing who like it or not. There's always an audience to grow. So spell
right.
out your artist name and your Instagram handle so my audience can follow you.
My artist name is DeeMontana, capital D capital M Montana, all together. You feel me? Just like my Instagram, DeeMontana. You could look it up. It's only one. It's me. It's not gonna be no other D. It's
Oh,
me.
last question for you for tonight. What have you enjoyed most about being on the Power 102.LA podcast tonight?
Being on here tonight, what I enjoyed the most is the questions that you asked me. Ain't gonna lie, I like to think outside the bar. I like to be more. I like to express myself for real. Guys, just give people something like they never seen before, or didn't expect.
Right.
So that's what I like the most about the night.
We appreciate that we got the authentic you, the real you, the one that's, telling his story. And we happy that we were able to share your journey with, people who haven't heard your music yet. And for everybody out there who's listening, go ahead and follow, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and support DeeMontana on our behalf. You already know we don't share, we don't share nothing that we know is not worth listening to or is not worth digging into. So
Right.
mess with us. We have another classic episode in the books on Power 102.8 LA podcast. Make
You know
sure you
what?
listen to the
You
Power
know what?
102.8 LA podcast wherever you listen to podcasters, man. It's an honor to interview you, DeeMontana, tonight and watch this young king rise in the world of hip hop. God bless you. Go ahead and
Thank
follow
you.
me.
God
I am
bless you.
AngieStarzz, STARRZ. Don't forget the double R. And, get me on Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. Show your love. AngieStarzz, Radio Pushers TV. We out. Peace.